Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Back to the action. Match number 5. This one presented by ASICS. For over 20 years, ASICS and USA Wrestling, the official sponsor for Team USA, ASICSAmerica.com. We got about number 2 in men's freestyle, 125 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, a 2013-2014 Pan American Championships champion, currently ranked number 15 in the world. Please welcome Zach Ray. And his opponent, the 2014 world medalist, currently ranked number 9 in the world, from Columbus, Ohio. Please welcome Tervel Dlagnev. We go to mat number 2, women's freestyle, 53 kilos. Please welcome from the Titan Mercury Wrestling Club out of Lebanon, Illinois, Michaela.
All right, so we're going to do this thing. Tervel Dlagnev, Zach Ray, match number 2.
Yeah, Dlagnev the winner in match number 1. And you know, he's one match away from getting on the world team for the 7th time, World Olympic team. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
7th time, and as we've alluded to in the past, he's been in a medal match every year.
Every single year. Never wrestles, never, I mean, he's, of course, bronze last year. Just, you can count on him. He's one of the most consistent performers at a high level that USA Wrestling has at any weight. And probably, you know, outside of Burroughs, maybe our second best guy.
Outside of Burroughs, maybe our best guy.
Oh, yeah.
Semantics.
That's what I meant to say.
I love you.
Thank you.
Here we go.
David.
You bet. That's why I'm here.
So last time, I was kind of, had an eye on each match just to kind of see what's going on. It looked like 3 shot clock points. Ray going on the shot clock twice. So Dlagnev taken match number 1, but not the way you might expect. Dlagnev normally able to score, but that speaks to the
defense, the position, and size of Zach Ray.
Yeah, super hard to score on. And actually, it was Ray scoring actually the only offensive point that I saw. This is me kind of speculating on what I think I saw, but it looked like he got to a high single and got a step-out point. So, you know, you could make a case that Ray was actually a little more offensive, or at least more offensively successful than Dlagnev was, but the officials not satisfied with, I guess, the way he was controlling the center of the mat, as it's now scoreless here in the early goings of match number 2. It's Dlagnev in blue, Ray, as you can see in the red.
And they're going to go passive. First one goes against Tervel Dlagnev. 2:10 to go in the first.
So his first passivity warning. We'll see if Ray gets one next.
One minute down. Who's got bigger thighs?
I don't know, dude. These guys, they do not skip leg day. I think that is factually correct.
That's easy to say. And there, they're going to call for passive red, and it will be called. So wait for the next 40 seconds. Somebody's going to get hit. If nobody gets a takedown, and will get put on the shot clock, we'll have a score within about the next minute.
And I think we're seeing Dlagnev picking his spots a little bit more here, because Ray can turn your shots into his score so quickly. He can get a go behind. He's got great re-attacks off your shots, and I think that's why we're seeing a little bit of caution out of Tervel. Though that's new for Tervel, because he's wrestled Ray many times, and typically he's able to get to legs and finish. So,
well, you know, the more, especially if you're the one that keeps winning close matches, the more times you wrestle, the more it favors your opponent, because he gets to make adjustments, feel you, try to change something about what he did. And now they're going to go passive blue, and it's going to be against Tervel Dlagnev. He's on the shot clock.
So he's got 30 seconds to put a point on the board, or he's going to give up a point. You see him trying to release. Ray trying to tie him up now. And already up to 10 seconds. Dlagnev trying to probably break free. He can work well from space. Ty's got a great low single leg attack.
But you got to figure Ray's ready for that low single, you know. And
yeah.
You watch a guy do it a bunch, you get hit with it a few times, and you make adjustments. So, you know, you may be a little hesitant to hit that low single. It's Tervel, who will give up the point from the shot clock. Violation. 35 to go.
So first point goes to Ray, but one thing you know with the way things work, unless Tervel is extremely passive in the next period, we're going to see Ray go on the shot clock. That's just typically how it works.
And I feel like, exactly, that's what's going to happen. And
so let's fast forward. This is, if that happens, and Ray goes on the shot clock and doesn't score, it's going to be 1-1 Tervel's lead in the second period. So we're speculating, but if you watched enough wrestling, you see when you have a defensive struggle like we're having right here, that's kind of how these things can go. So Tervel maybe doesn't need to sweat too much if you're a Tervel Dlagnev fan. And if you're Zach Ray, you got to know you're going on the shot clock probably this next period. So you got to get something going.
Tervel, one of the most cerebral wrestlers, just from talking to him and from talking to coaches and other wrestlers within the community, the way he thinks and breaks down about the sport. So he probably, once they said 30 seconds, you're on the shot clock, maybe it's almost better to get hit first with that sigh of relief, like, okay, you hit me first, cool, you're going to hit him in the second.
Right.
Instead of, oh, no, I'm on the shot clock, panic, anxiety.
So now, underway here in the second period, 1-0 lead for Ray, finger fight left, and they break it, collar tie for Tervel.
Finger fight left, I like that.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see Tervel, more of those fakes, more of that motion, and working from space instead of getting in this tie. I think this favors Ray a little bit more, unless Tervel's saying, I'm going to win the positional.
Oh, and there we go, Tervel. Like you said, he picked his spots and got to the ankle, but then you feel those massive hips of Zach Ray.
And Ray looking for an ankle pick. So
yeah.
both these big guys looking for ankles, and he pops and tries to attack. And now they're going to go passive red. So just as we said, Ray's going to go on the shot clock here.
And he's got 30 seconds to score, or it will be points to Dlagnev. And does he shoot here? Or does he just say, you know what? I'll take my odds and see how this goes.
No, yeah, you want to score here. You don't want to give up the lead against Tervel Dlagnev and give him that opportunity to kind of ice this last minute and a half.
Not shut down, but yeah, good way to put it.
Tervel is not an easy guy to score on. It's so rare you see guys get a good angle on his leg attacks. There's the point, and that's caution in one. Tervel Dlagnev in the lead here, 1-1. We'll see if either guy can create another opportunity. This has been, we can dress it up and say this is a tactical match, but really it's just been a snoozer. Not a lot of offense here, and these guys, there's that high single from Ray.
Ray's looking for the push out, and I think the hand
of
Tervel went out, so now look for Tervel Dlagnev to pick up his offense in the last minute and a half.
And he does shoot, and he shoots right away.
Now you feel that sense of urgency through his wrestling, that you see the sense of urgency, that Tervel's probably feeling here.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go.
Yeah, and you just wish be urgent earlier. Now this is where
Zach Ray's gonna go, and he's gonna score the takedown, make it 4-1, a 3-point lead over Dlagnev. Not insurmountable, but that's gonna be tough.
And they told Dlagnev to open up there. So now 2 scores needed for Dlagnev, or a 4-point feet to back. So Dlagnev maybe in a little bit of trouble here. Zach Ray now in the lead, 4-1.
Under a minute to go, 49 on the clock. And Tervel, I'm sure, would love to close this thing out here and not even have to mess with a match 3. But not what it's going to be looking like at this point. With 38 to go, Ray up by 3. Dlagnev's going to need essentially 2 scores, and he's going to get 1 here.
And
it could go into a lace. The takedown not confirmed, though Zach Ray has a hold of Tervel's foot, and now they give 2. We got 25 to go. This could be an exciting close to this match. It has turned out of a snoozer into an exciting one here. 17 on the clock. Tervel Dlagnev needs 1 more score.
And I believe a step out would give Tervel criteria. So even if he just gets the 1 and we get the 4-4, Tervel would take the lead here. 10 seconds to go. Ray can evade a little bit, but now he's towards the zone.
Dlagnev,
Good
savvy
job.
by Zach Ray, and that's going to do it. We will see match number 3 between Tervel Dlagnev and Zach Ray. Ray, your winner here. 4-3, the final score at heavyweight.
Crazy job. Great.
And most people probably wouldn't have